Now let's break down the customer journey map. This was something that was new to me about a few years ago. And I thought, what is that? Like everyone already knows what that is. We don't need to map out exactly what someone does whenever they come to my brand. Like this is just what happens. I know what happens. And there was a lot of assuming that was very, what's the right word to say? Ignorant, naive of me, even someone who's been in marketing and understood marketing for the last 20 years. I did not put this into practice. So a customer journey map at the highest level is just taking someone from not knowing who you are, what your brand is, to an absolute raving fan and someone that's telling everyone about what you do, who you are, and how you've helped them, which is the dream, right? It's what we all want to happen. So let's break down the stages and the steps of a customer journey map. And again, you'll be able to find the download where you're watching this video for breaking down the business model canvas as well as a customer journey map. So you can use that to follow along, but I'm going to put some visuals up of what this specifically looks like and give you some details of how we use this in our business. So the first one is awareness. This is the first stage of a customer journey map. And the way that I think about awareness is where your audience first discovers you. And this is typically your free content or that organic traffic that you're putting out. So it could be your podcast episodes, your YouTube videos, maybe it's your blog post. And the way that we're seeing AI and search engines developing, this could be someone finding you through the content that you put out, maybe even a few years ago. But it's that awareness piece that maybe someone had no idea who you are. And then all of a sudden they find you through some sort of search. And now they're like, oh, they create this fantastic content. This is exactly what I was looking for. They answered my specific question. So awareness is key, and it's the first step of the customer journey map. Now, the second one is consideration. Now, someone can find you. Now they're made aware of you, and then they're curious, right? They're curious and they're looking for a solution, and they're trying to decide if they should continue going down the path. Like, should I watch the rest of this YouTube video? Should I listen to this podcast interview? Should I read this entire 2,000 word blog post? Or should I actually subscribe and get on this newsletter? Is this thing going to solve my problem? So they're in that consideration stage. Then the next one, the third one is a decision. They have to make a decision. Are they ready to buy? Are they ready to opt in? Are they ready to fill out an application to join your mastermind accelerator? They have to make a decision, right? It's a decision point. And people can come to this in a few different ways of they could be, take my money, here's my credit card, you're the thing that I've been looking for years, and absolutely this is what I need. Right now, I'm ready to buy. Other people may hit the decision point and they're on the fence. They're hitting that maybe zone of like, maybe this will work out in the future. Maybe I could consider this down the road, but I don't know that it's for me right now. And so in order to do that, they also have to make a decision, but they're in this like path of, okay, like it's now or never, or it's now or later, depending on what your offer is and what your business is created like and how it's structured. But the decision piece is really, really key. The next one is purchase. Are people actually purchasing what you are offering, right? We talked about value propositions in the business model canvas. Make sure if you haven't watched that part, like go back, reverse back and see what we talked about in the business model canvas with your unique selling proposition or your value proposition. Because at the end of the day, you have to walk through and think about what does that purchase look like, right? When you're on a sales page and someone's like getting ready to put their credit card information and hit buy, is that a smooth process? Or Are they on your sales page? They're ready to buy. They have that credit card in hand, or they're ready to, activate their Apple Pay. They're ready to tap to pay if you have an in-person, offer. But then all of a sudden they get an error and there's a 404, or there's a weird pop-up that's like, oh, this looks a little spammy. Like, did I just go to a different website than I thought I was going to? I'm not putting my credit card in there. No, this was a bad experience. Or are they saying, yes, they're nodding along. And then all of a sudden that add-on pop-up comes up and it's exactly what they're looking for. And they're like, yes, I was ready to spend so much money today. Give me all the upsells and the added offers. People will do that when you've thought about the purchasing process, the buying process, and what that could look like for them. So if you are in the middle of figuring this out right now, I highly encourage you to go back and audit all of your processes of what it looks like for someone to actually make a purchase, because you can't just assume it is the way that you think it should be. Because I've been in this business long enough to know that links break. And there's things that are outdated. Maybe I set up years ago and I think it's still good. And I go back and read it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like clutching my pearls. Like, oh my God, that is not at all how I intended that journey to be. I need to go back and fix it. So if you've been in business for a while, consider auditing all of your purchase processes and seeing if there's something that needs to be updated. But if you're brand new to your business and you're setting this up for the first time, make sure you have someone else go through it. I will do this with my buddies and I'll say, hey, my sales page is up and it's live. Can you go click through it and make sure that the buttons work, make sure that the links work, because I want people to have a good experience. And that should be top of mind for you as well. Okay, the fifth step in the customer journey is retention, right? You've had someone buy from you. That's incredible. But did you know that it's actually cheaper to get someone to buy from you again than it is to go out there and find brand new customers, right? Like, I have bought from, I'm thinking of Amy Porterfield. She's an incredible example. I've purchased her digital course. I have purchased another digital course from her. I have bought affiliate products through her. I have purchased her book. I have participated in a lot of the different launches that she has because I know, I trust her. And this is what you want your audience to get to, is that point of retention. You don't want them to just come around and buy one thing from you and then say, peace, that was great. Thank you so much. Bye. You want them to come back, and you want them to come back again, and you want them to come back again and again and again, because that is the beauty of having an online business and having multiple offers that you have over time. You want to have that retention percentage, that retention factor to be really high, because that's how you have repeatable, scalable business. All right, the next piece, referral. This is one of my favorite pieces because I love a testimonial. Y'all, as a marketing nerd, this makes me so happy because happy customers share about their happy experiences. Okay. So you want to not just have people purchase, because that's what I see when we think about the customer journey map. People get to step 4 and they're like, okay, purchase. They bought something from me. I got revenue. Peace. Like, I'm done, right? The hardest part of my job is done. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you want to have that retention, and then you want to have that referral where people are telling other people, because y'all, word of mouth marketing is free. It is free. And I can tell you right now, as someone who loves to shop at Costco, I will tell people all day, every day, like, yep, this top even, I mean, this is not sponsored by Costco, but this top I have on today is from Costco. And I tell everyone how much I love Costco because I am a happy customer. They have made me very happy in my clothing decisions, in my grocery things, and like all the other things that I buy at Costco, right? Like, you love Costco too. We can all agree. We love Costco. I tell people when I find something that's incredible, when I like run into someone or someone like comments like, oh, your shirt's cute. I'm like, thanks, I got it at Costco immediately because I'm really proud of it. So how can you add in referral systems? How can you get those customer testimonials? If you don't have something in place, I recommend a tool like Senja. This is what we use for our testimonial collections. This is also what we use to display our testimonials on our website. And I highly recommend this tool because it is something that has grown and developed over the time that we've used it. It can pull reviews from Apple Podcast. It can do videos from customer testimonials or like customer, like you can send it to them and say, hey, record a video, and they send it. Like it's a very seamless process, and it's a tool I highly recommend. So check out Senja. You can go to krystalproffitt.com/Senja, Senja, to check it out. That is our affiliate link. We are a proud partner with them. And I love this tool. Have I told you I love this tool? Speaking of referrals, I love Senja. It's a great tool. I'm a happy customer, right? Do you see how that got so meta and it worked out beautifully? Okay, let's move on to number 7. So the 7th step in a great customer journey map is the transformation, right? This is celebrating those end results. So you're getting those referrals, you're getting other people to tell, like, hey, like the word of mouth marketing, it is working. Those transformations can be so powerful and so impactful for the next step of your process. Because at that point, if you look at a customer journey map from starting at step 1, going all the way across the board, it's going to be those referrals and transformations that get you new customers. Maybe that's where the awareness begins for brand new people, is those people that have gotten great results working with you, buying your product, having results with the digital course that you created. But if you haven't thought about these things, this part of the customer journey map is really where you can take someone from just a casual buyer to a raving fan because they had an incredible experience through the entire process of the customer journey, and they really enjoy working with you and your brand.